Hey guys, how you going? It's Jamie the dog trainer. Welcome to the channel. We are on holidays with our dogs, so we're going to do a lot of vlogging. Today, our first episode, I'm just going to talk about how we camp with dogs, or how we caravan with dogs. So the caravan here, I'll show you a little bit more about that. Hope you enjoy it. So today we are here in Port Macquarie. We've come all the way up from Ballarat, Victoria, so it's been a bit of a two-day trip. Bit of a shout out to Tara from Ghost and Bone, who has created this little t-shirt for me, and this is all my dogs here printed on that. So go to Ghost and Bone if you're interested in that. It's really cool. I'm pretty excited about wearing it. So we'll cut right to it. This is our setup. So we've got we've checked on the canopy, which I'm going to go through, and we've got our caravan all set up here. We're bringing 2 dogs with us. We have got 5. 5 is a little bit too much to caravan for the next month, so we're away for 6 weeks. So we've got Sage and Winnie with us, so you'll get to know those guys. We're going to do a fair bit of vlogging and my training with them and all that sort of stuff. We've actually got a trial coming up in Queensland, so Winnie's entered in that. Our canopy is an Aero class canopy, so we got ours from TJM. You can get a canopy pretty much from any sort of 4x4, ARB, etc. So just give them a call, and a lot of them will do, you know, different brand canopies, but Aero class one's been pretty good. One of the first difficulties we actually had with a ute was, if we have the canopy on, hey, how do we keep the dogs cool in the back of the canopy, because obviously you don't have the aircon going through. I really recommend, if you've got a canopy, you get one of these. These are from Anaconda. I believe they're called a Zero Breeze, but you can get them from Anaconda. What you need to get though, if you are using this, is this battery pack underneath. It's a refrigerated aircon, so it's a proper one. It's not evaporative. Got little hoses. I poke them out through the window here. They're really good. What they do is it's a refrigerated air conditioner, and that battery pack will run it for around 6 hours. So on a hot day, if you've left in the morning, you're probably going to need the aircon on for, you know, the last sort of 3 or 4 hours. It cools the place right down, keeps them really cool. On the temperature note, the other thing that we do is we have a little fridge thermometer. You might see just in here, there it is. We have a little thermometer that sits inside. It means when I'm driving, I can view this, and it tells us the temperature in the back, so I make sure the dogs aren't getting too hot. The other thing is, if you're purchasing a canopy, there's a few things that you want to make sure you get if you've got dogs. One is most Canopy windows come with a pop-out window. These need to be specially ordered. You need to get a slide-out window. If it's pop-out, you can't open the windows while you're driving, so make sure you get a slide-out window on both sides, so you need to stipulate that. The other thing that you want to get is a little air vent. So I don't know if you can see up underneath. So that opens up and lets air in. The other thing you can do is drop the little front window on the back there. We haven't had to do that yet, but everything is really designed just to keep the dogs cool. We have their beds in there, their water, all that sort of stuff. We actually don't have them in the crates, but if your crate does fit in, that's also a good option. We have the crates here more for, you know, if we're having breakfast or something like that, they can go in their crates, and then, you know, we can take them for a walk and all that sort of stuff outside of that. At night at the moment, we're experimenting with how we sort of have them sleep at the moment, because it's we're on the sort of mid New South Wales coast. It's not too hot, so they are sleeping in here overnight with the sliding windows open. We can sort of monitor the temp as well. When we sort of get a bit more up north, we're going to set up the annex, and they'll sleep in their crates in there. So once we set up the annex and things, I'll show you all that later on down the track. There's also a few things you can do for space saving. So what we did was we made sure we got some roof racks. So we've got a few bikes with us, so I do a fair bit of triathlon stuff. Put the bike on the roof rack, so it means I don't have to put it in the back of the ute. So it means that more space for the dogs. So you can get a little Pioneer sort of big flat rack on the top. You can even put more luggage on the top there, I believe. So yeah, roof racks definitely help. Everything's sort of about saving space. Same thing here, we've got their 2 beds. Usually I put them in the crates. But I've just put them in the crate here for the video here to show you what our setup looks like. You don't want to bring 4 beds along. You want to save space as much as you can. The one thing that we definitely haven't nailed is the crate sizes. So we thought we'd get some nice big crates. Don't do that. Measure it up properly. I don't know if you can sort of notice how big these crates are, but their footprint's huge, and we can't sort of fit them opened in the canopy at all. So our next sort of job is to find a crate that fits our dogs really well, but then we can also you know, that can be a bit more space saving. They're way too big. So make sure you get a crate that's as small as you can get it while still keeping your dog nice and comfortable. So far, all the parks have been dog friendly, so it's just been a huge change since I was last caravanning about sort of 10-12 years ago. It's been really good. Every time we've come in, they've had no issues at all, and heaps of people bring their dogs along, so it's been really inviting so far, and we've really enjoyed the process. I recommend you get out there and give it a go. If you are enjoying this content, please like and subscribe, comment below any sort of questions that you have about caravanning with dogs. We're going to keep sort of giving you updates on our trip, reviews on different cities and locations, lots of stuff and how dog friendly they are. We'll review different caravan parks as well, so you've got something to go off next time you decide to go. Until next episode, see you guys.